finishing last week's vlog, which I actually finished yesterday. Today is actually a Friday, which I don't usually start a vlog on a Friday. It's either usually a Monday or a Tuesday, but I have noticed my vlogs are really long. I think the first one I did was like 50 minutes, and then this one's like 40 minutes. So I just think, yeah, I think it's trying to do like a full week. It's quite long. I think it's too long. I mean, let me know in the comments below if you like long vlogs, then I'll do long vlogs, but personally I think it's just a little bit too long to watch, like 50 minutes. So I'm going to try and maybe do sort of a couple of days, mix it up a little bit. But also today I've got a few things I need to do, so that's why I thought I would start the vlog today. I wanted to open up some parcels, which I didn't get around to doing in the last studio vlog, so I'm going to do that this morning. Like I said, we've got the video editing, which will be uploaded today, so we're going to do that. And then I do want to try and get the notepad sorted as well. But I do have a long to-do list. So you'll see in the last vlog that me and my mum had this huge meeting. Honestly, we just went in depth with absolutely everything, and we were looking at like our prices and our packaging and just having a good old brainstorming session. And it pretty much lasted all afternoon. We didn't get anything else done, but we do now have a huge to-do list. And one of the first things that I want to change is actually our prices. So obviously we did do a bit of research, and we were kind of looking at like what other people sell cards at. But personally, we just think it's a little bit too much. So we're actually going to bring our prices down. We've looked at like how much it's costing to make them and stuff, and sending them in the post. So we have calculated everything we need to calculate our end, but we can bring them down in price, which is just amazing. It really is. So that's what I'm going to do this morning. I'm going to bring everything down, and then I'm going to do an Instagram live to let everybody know that the prices have been reduced. We've also been looking at like offers for Cyber Week, Black Friday and Small Business Saturday. So we've got some offers coming up as well. So I want to get those all set up on Etsy, and then I need to create a banner for Facebook as well. So our Facebook isn't very organised at the minute, so we're going to really concentrate on that over the next few weeks, just so we can organise it, make sure that everything kind of, it's easy to navigate. At the moment I don't think it's very easy to navigate, so I'm going to do a big banner just explaining like the prices, and then we'll have like a section. I'll do like maybe a square picture, like sort of how you can order one of the cards if you like them, which will basically link to our Etsy store. So I need to do all that as well. So I don't know if I'm going to do that bit today. That might be over the weekend, or even next week, but that is definitely going to be done in this vlog, because that's another thing that we want to try and get sorted before we move further on and get even bigger. So yeah, but first things first, I'm definitely going to change my prices. The video I just edited is exporting it from Adobe Pro. That's the system I use to edit all of my videos, and then I'll schedule that once that comes out of that program. So while I'm waiting for that, because the thumbnail and everything is ready to go, I am going to do the prices and bring them down, which is very, very exciting. Hopefully that means we'll get a lot more interest into our shop. Although yesterday it did have 21 visits, so we are being seen, which is great news. We just need to bring in a few more orders. So that is what we're going to start with today, and I probably going to make myself a cup of tea as well, because I've only had one this morning, and I'm feeling very productive and very on it. So let's sort that out, let's open up some parcels, and let's definitely have a cup of tea. I'll check in with you guys in a bit. Okay, so I spent literally all morning on the computer, but all of the prices have now been corrected. I've done the Facebook banner that I needed to do. I've done so much. And I've also just opened my packages. My paper has arrived, thank God. I was running out of that. But I've also got some binding glue, so I have no idea if this is any good. So we're going to give it a go, along with some backboards to try and do a notepad, which is very, very exciting. And I also bought myself a book, actually. It's the Super Maker. I'll link it down below. It's actually a recommendation that I had from Catnip Studios, so I absolutely love watching her studio vlogs. I think she's fantastic. And it's actually one of her older vlogs where she recommended this book, so I thought I would read it. It's for sort of creating a business on your own terms, so yeah, I'll let you know if that's any good. I want to try and get back into reading. I love reading, but I just don't make time for reading, so I'm hoping that I can try and get into a little rhythm, that maybe first thing in the morning I could read a few pages with a cup of tea or something. So I'll let you know if that's any good. But now that the backboards and the glue has come, I'm going to try and print off some sheets to create the weekly planner. I don't think I'll get a chance to actually make it today, but I definitely want to print off some of the sheets, because the paper that I had in the printer, I actually don't know what it was. It's not real, it's not like normal paper. It's got like a little shimmer to it, but I don't know. I have no idea what it was. It was just in my printer, and the piece of, like, it's the paper that I've had for God knows how long. So I've ordered some new paper in hopes that it's just as good. So I'm gonna print all that off, and then yeah, I'll probably experiment with that tomorrow. But that's what we're gonna do. And then also want to put on the offers ready for Cyber Week, Black Friday, and Small Business Saturday. So I'm gonna do that whilst everything's printing. I managed to do everything I needed to this morning. This afternoon, I've done the offers that I wanted to do, so they're all set up now for Cyber Week. I wanted to print off some of the weekly planner sheets so that I could start trying to make the notepad, but the paper that I've brought is completely the wrong paper. It's almost like proper photo paper, so it's just not going to work, because obviously you're not going to be able to write on it, which is kind of the point. So I wasn't able to do that, which is really annoying. So I'm going to have a little look, see what paper I can find. Because like I said, the paper that I've got in the printer, I've had upstairs in the office for ever, literally forever, and I have no idea what paper it is, which is really, really annoying. But I'll have a little bit of a research later on, I think, or over the weekend, see if I can find similar paper. But in the meantime, seeing as I couldn't do that, I've done a little bit of a play around. So the calendar that I've made, I'm going to put on the site, on the store, as a digital download. And then what I thought I'd do is I'd do some month to views in the exact same style. So you'll have a year to view, month to views, and then a weekly planner, which will all match. So I'm playing around now with doing that, trying to sort of match the colours to the months on the year to view, have a little play around. My only concern is because of the colours of the titles on this, they're a little bit like dark when you put them like where you're writing, so I'm not sure if I'll just bring the transparency down even, or if I'll just make the colour lighter. I'm not too sure, but I'm going to print one off, I think, make sure I'm happy with the layout and how it's looking, and then I will continue doing all of the year, which I thought would be quite nice. And again, I think I'll do it as a digital download, and then I could always do like a bundle, so you could have the calendar, the month to view, and then the weekly planner all as one, because sending just the year to view, it'd be more money in postage, so it's just not worth it for you guys. So that's why I'm going to do that as a digital download, and I think I'll do these as a digital download as well. And then maybe if I can get the notepad sorted, I could do like a little bundle so you can have all of it, so it all matches. So yeah, I'm really excited actually. So in a way it kind of ended up being a really good afternoon, but for now I really need to go pick up my daughter, because it's nearly 3 o'clock, which is just crazy. I am going to do a little bit of work later on today. We've got the vlog going live at 7, and then I'll do some work later this evening, and I'm just going to finish off what I'm doing here, print some off, see what they look like. And we'll just have a little play around. And then I just need to buy some more paper, because I just don't know what paper it is. But the problem is I don't want to use like standard paper, because it's not going to come out as well. So yeah, I'm a bit stuck with that one, but I will figure it out, because I will make notepads one of these days. It's just obviously going to run into next week, which is fine. It's not a problem, because I've got some other bits that I can do. So yeah, but the main thing is the shop is all up and running with the new prices, which I'm so happy about. So we've not had many visits today so far, and I have put something on Instagram just to say that we have reduced our prices. We've also put a new post up as well, or a new listing, which is 3 for £6, so you can buy, mix and match any card you want, pick 3, and then obviously you get them at a reduced price, rather than spending obviously the whole amount. Are you trying to say hello? That's my little boy. He's up on the floor, bless him, enjoying the daylight and the wind, because the wind is blowing the trees and he is loving it. But yeah, I think that's it for today. I've really got to shoot. I've really got to go pick Rose up. Like I said, I'm back in the studio this afternoon. I'll try and do some footage, but it tends to be very dark in this room, so I'm not sure how it will turn out. But if I can get some shots of me doing some work and showing you what I get up to, then I certainly will do. If not, I'll see you over the weekend. Tuesday. I've just had my hair done. It was desperately needed, honestly. I have not had my hair done in absolute years, and it literally felt dead. So it's really nice that it actually feels alive now. It feels nice and silky smooth. So I'm so happy that I went and got it done. I did do some work over the weekend. I did shoot a little bit of footage, but then my camera died. So yeah, I've kind of been a bit all over the place over the last few days. But we had 4 orders over the weekend. I've just got another one that I'm about to do. You guys are loving the Snorlax Pokemon card at the moment, so that's the order that's just come in. I also worked on my packaging over the weekend, so I wasn't 1000% happy with how I was doing it. So yeah, I think I finally got it down. I've added some tissue paper, and I don't know, it's a bit nicer, I think. I also worked on our thank you cards as well, because I wasn't 100% happy with those either. So I didn't get much footage, but I've showed you what I did take, because I literally just got kind of wrapped in and just got carried away. So yeah, I'll show you what the thank you cards now look like. I've made them Christmas themed. Now we're literally in the middle of November. Like I said, I've got another order to do, which I'll do now. I haven't got any further with my notepad, so I really want to work on that today. That is the main thing today. My paper arrived literally over the weekend, but I've just not got around to doing it because yeah, I had all your orders, and then I was just so wrapped up in trying to make that, like, the presentation really nice. I'm really happy with how I'm doing it now. And then the thank you cards, I just wasn't happy with them. So, but I love them now. I really, really like them. So I'll show you those. I'm going to pack this order in a moment. But what I really want to do is obviously get printing to try and see if we can do the notepad. I will do it by the end of this week, and it will be in this vlog. So yeah, that is the next job. But yeah, let's show you these thank you cards. I'm really, really happy with them. So this side's got all of the thank you bit on it and a little special code for when you place an order. But on this side, I did just this really cute design of a little Christmas tree, and just put the true spirit of Christmas lies in your heart, and then rounded the corners. I absolutely love it. I thought it would be nice just to, I don't know, make it a little bit of an art piece, even if you just have it up for a week or so, especially over Christmas, because obviously the thank you cards just get chucked away. So I thought that was really nice, and obviously you can frame it if you want to. And I've also put on the other side to tag us in social media if you put it up, which I thought would be quite fun to see where you guys put it, if you put it on your fridge, or yeah, I thought it was really fun. But I love it so much better than the ones I did before. I just wasn't happy with the ones I did before. Right, so now I'm gonna get some printing done, and yeah, we'll go from there. It is so dark in the office. Yeah, it's just been miserable all day. But my pad worked. It does look a little bit scruffy, so I just need to figure out a way of doing it a little bit neater. But this was like a proper rough go just to see basically if it worked. The pages aren't quite level, so I've fixed that on the computer. So when I put that off next, it's going to be sort of aligned with each other. And then yeah, the glue's really good actually, the bonding glue. It dried up pretty quickly. It's just a little bit messy, so I don't know if I need to do a thinner coat or not, but I'm gonna have a little play around. But the main thing is that it works, so that is fantastic news. It means I can try and make a really nice one, and then as soon as I've got them, you know, pristine and nice, I can start selling them, which is very exciting. So I'm just going to use this one for myself because it is completely rough. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so happy that that's worked. And I've got the year to view and month to views all ready to go as well. And I am going to just send or post the order that we've just done, just packaged up. So I'm going to send that. I'm literally going to go pick Rose up from school, so I'm going to do that on the way. And that'll be another order gone. So in the last sort of, what are we now? So Saturday, Sunday, Monday and today, I've had about 6 orders, which is very, very exciting. So I want to work on some more designs, which I might do tonight. If not, I'll definitely do that tomorrow. And I want to print off some new designs because I've not done many new designs recently because I've been trying to work on the notepad. But I'm going to now I know that works, I'm just going to put that to one side for a bit. And then just keep practicing on trying to get it so it's just neater. I don't want to sell it as it is at the minute, it's just too messy. So I'm going to just try again and print off some more and try again and see if I can just make it a little bit neater. I also think I need to do it on something that isn't kitchen towel because it starts sticking to it. So I need to either get like a tray or something, maybe that would work. Something that I can just wipe. But the glue, I actually got this from Pinflair, so it's Pinflair book binding glue, and you hardly use any of it. You only use like a thin amount. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. I really am. But I'm going to end the vlog here. I think I've got quite a lot of footage, and I'm really trying to make the vlogs just a little bit shorter, because 50 minutes and 40 minutes is a lot of time for one vlog. So I am going to end it here, and I will probably start a new one either tomorrow or Thursday. But I hope you enjoy watching this studio vlog. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.